And we right back like we left something, homies and honeys, with some more Granblue Fantasy Relink. Alright, let's go talk to Roland here. Story shenanigans. He about to drop all the bombs on us? Alright.
Well, the floor is all yours, Roland.
Thanks. First, I want you all to take a look at this.
That's the beast from Tempeal.
Furican.
Lilith released the primal beasts from their slumber and stole their powers. Those powers now flow within Lyria. She's essentially a living storage vessel. The astral realm is Lilith's home. One way back is to restore the forbidden primal. Angra Mainyu. I hope I'm wrong, but she plans to feed it the other beast's powers.
Just how big and nasty is this Mainyu thing?
It's the primal beast of gateways, allowing all kinds of travel between any 2 points. Distance doesn't matter, so in theory, one could even pass through to the astral realm.
Doesn't sound that evil to me if all it does is open a bunch of doors.
If only it were that innocent. The problem lies in what's needed to open a gate. You see, the gates require energy proportional to the distance between them. Now, let's pretend we want to open a gate to the astral realm.
In this case, distance is secondary. Now we're discussing interdimensional travel.
So, energy-wise.
Yes, an extraordinary amount will need to be consumed. And that instantaneous consumption will trigger grave repercussions. At best, Zega Grande would be reduced to nothing in the aftershock. At worst, most of the Sky Realm would cease to exist as we know it.
There's no way that's possible!
Then let me tell you a story. 15 years ago, Lilith revived Angra Mainyu. She attempted to open the gate to the astral realm. Fortunately, for whatever reason, she failed in her scheme. But a number of islands weren't so lucky, and they were rendered uninhabitable. Survivors of the incident are forever cursed to live their lives with unending trauma.
That's awful.
You see now? She won't give up. She will utilize the power of the 4 primals and attempt to cast open the gates once more. And the only thing waiting for us on the other side of those gates is sheer destruction. We can't allow history to repeat itself.
There's something I'd like to ask about this woman, this Lilith. She's an astral, isn't she? The potency of her powers and her obsession with the astral realm give her away.
The Astrals. The invaders who once ruled over our skies.
You are correct.
Mm-hmm. Well, it takes one to know one.
Unbelievable.
I suspected as much a while back. You knew a great deal about this skydom, things that no ordinary person should know.
I'll be damned. A real live astral right under our noses. Sorry. Can't blame a guy for being on edge.
Is that... Those are obvious raptors!
You're kidding! They really chased after us?
They couldn't have mobilized a hunting party this quickly.
Of all the times to hound us, they choose now?
Well, they're here. Less talking, more blasting.
Less talking, more blasting.
I'd hoped for a more peaceful flight. How did they find this route?
Stars help us. It's those interlopers! Siege formation! We must take this ship!
They seem just as surprised as we are. It might be a coincidence.
Don't wear yourself out. Big sister will be just fine.
Squadrons shoot to kill! Lady Lilith has decreed these heathens be purged for their nefarious schemes!
Fortunate timing on our part. Stay alert for more. It just occurred to me. There's only one destination at the end of this flight path.
Which means we're headed to the same place as these jokesters.
Indeed. And let us discuss particulars after we have saved our hides.
Don't know when to give up.
It seems conviction is a strong motivator.
Well, when you got an astral yanking your chain.
Like what you saw?
Finally, that was the last of them.
Looks like Obvious already making their next move. I must take action.
Wait, I just want to be super sure. Are you really an astral?
You wouldn't be the first. We've met other astrals before. Loki and Mikaboshi, if those names ring a bell. They have their own particular philosophies. But you seem different from them.
I know, right? It's like Fix-It Dude actually wants to be a part of the Sky Realm.
Indeed. It was no act when you risked life and limb to save the people of Folka and Tempeel.
I'll be honest. I once viewed Sky Dwellers as insignificant. But that all changed. Many years ago, the first friend I ever made in this world taught me a valuable lesson. They said there is strength in solidarity. Understanding can overcome adversity. Help us grow. Folka is now my home away from home. The people there are like family to me. Sadly, we experience longevity on different scales. If I were granted one wish, it'd be to stay with them forever. At the very least, I want them to be happy. I'll do anything I can as an astral to protect the populace, to protect the islands. And I'll stop Lilith, no matter the consequences I must suffer.
We understand how you feel. The Sky Realm is our home, too. So you can count on us. I guess even astrals come in all kinds of different flavors. Just like Sky Dwellers.
The same can be said of primal beasts.
Kinda weird having an astral watching our backs for once. But I won't complain.
Thanks, everyone. I'm sorry I haven't been upfront with you all. I suppose I was acting out of cowardice. I was afraid of your reactions if you learned I was an astral.
We believe in you.
Captain, thank you.
Done and done.
Yes. With Roland's aid, we'll surely stop Lilith and rescue Lyria.
Angra Mainyu's real body is in an altar beneath Seed Hollow Castle.
Yikes. There's a sinister primal lurking right under that huge city?
Yes. And I'm the one who sealed it down there centuries ago.
But if Lilith found Angra 15 years ago, that means the seal is...
broken. When she squandered away Angra's power, She failed to capture its true form as well. I'm certain it's still in the altar somewhere, camouflaged by its gateway powers.
So that's why you stayed behind in Seed Hollow, to find the damn thing.
Indeed. Unfortunately, my search turned up nothing. However, the moment Lilith summons Angra's real body, that may be our chance to strike. I warn you, she and I are equally matched. But lucky for me, I've got the better team. Obvious, no doubt, getting closer to the castle. There's no time to lose. We'll gear up in the city and make a run for the altar. Or else these skies are done for.
The primal beast of vitality, Fury Cain, descended upon Esteto Archipelago. Archipelago, alright? I know how to say it. It blessed Tempil's geology, combining the natural elements of windfire to create abundant minerals, which in turn led to innovations with smithing techniques. Over time, with the primal and man working and living in tandem, Tempil became known as the Holy Forge of Smithing. And then we have the primal beast, Mamnagarm. Possesses the ability to force mortals into a sense of wariness, effectively keeping them at a distance. It was placed at the top of a sacred mountain on Lietang Island, where its abilities would ward sky dwellers away from the harsh freezing conditions of the area. Later, sky dwellers would go on to develop a new faith based on the primal's divine interdictions. The primal beast Excavalian, the primal beast of fortification, armed with the ability to absorb sandstone. Excavalian is able to transform itself in a knee-high, impenetrable fortress originally established as a stronghold to protect Almerain Island. It was transferred to Dali Island after the local populace was nearly wiped out. Once there, it served as a refugee shelter. Afterwards, it became a bustling home for surviving Dali residents and was named the Holy City Valiant. However, Roland sealed away Excavalion some 500 years ago during the war, depriving the people of their societal bedrock. Societal bedrock. According to ongoing research conducted by the Seed Hollow scholars, the destruction wrought by the Dali catastrophe 15 years ago is the reason why only pockets of ruins remain. The primal beast Vulcan Bola, the prime beast of dread. In reality, Vulcan Bola's molten body has no definitive shape. Instead, it can assume form of one's worst fears. Indeed, it's once absorbed the dread of the entire populace of Dali, causing its body to morph uncontrollably until it burst into and scorched the land. Due to the amorphous state, efforts to enshrine the primal failed, and it now reigns over broken and abandoned land. Okay, cool. So I'm assuming there's nothing on this ship. Ooh, I was wrong. Booty. Chinese.
Sweet. Man, crap's really hitting the fan now, huh? We better hightail it back to Seed Hollow before it's too late.
So, we've suddenly found ourselves caught up in an astral tug-of-war, decades in the making. The relationship between Lilith and Roland remains unclear, but one thing is certain. Roland is our greatest ally in Zega Grande. And with all the good he's done here, his love for Sky Dwellers is plain as day. Together, I know we'll stop Lilith and ensure Angra Mainyu's gate stays closed. We will protect the Sky Realm.
Chapter is a Relink.
Another victim in Avia's desperate mission to return to the stars. This all started because I brought Lyria to Zega Grande. And now our battle is intertwined with the fate of the Sky Realm itself. We need to get to the heart of the city and fix the damage that's been done. Whoa! Is this even the same city?
No time to assess casualties, I'm afraid. Not when we know Avia will make a beeline for the castle.
I suspect we'll face a tough road ahead. Everyone, prepare yourselves accordingly.
I will. I'm gonna prepare myself accordingly by going to the other town. Want to check and see if there's any new side quests or anything going on. You know how I like to do in between chapter stuff. Well, I still don't have enough for you.
Right.
There's one.
Doesn't seem like there's any new quests though. And that last area, we didn't even fight really anything. We only went in there and fought a boss. Whoa there.
What you had? Not bad.
Definitely ain't bad since I'm broke. Broke.
All right. There. Lean in.
Let's see. Ooh.
69, baby.
What you had? Not bad. grab those limited items before they... We have a wide selection of sigils.
Oh. Okay, all stuff that you can find. EXP. Level 3 Ruby Tycoon. Or Tycoon. I might have to get this, to be honest. I need money.
Got some goodies for you.
Yeah, you can give me that. I know where the bottleneck is at, dog. The bottleneck right now is money.
Let me know if you need help.
Purgatory Bone.
Appreciate the support.
The real question is, oh no, we can't upgrade them either. That max level. And on top of that, on top of everything else, what was I about to say? So that crabby resonance, like if you find all the crabs in the game, the cap for that is 1,000 attack, right? So if you find all 45 wee pincers, like if you find 44, you'll be at 500. Just finding the very last one will give you an additional 500 attack, totaling to 1,000. Crazy. Oh yeah, you did get a new thing, didn't you? How much is attack power 3 give? 10.
Hello there.
Might be some new quests. Not there. Sweep the volcano.
I can make
What's
the
the
arrangements at
rewards? First time reward is provoke. Where did we get all these? I feel like I didn't. What are we fighting? Oh, avian stuff.
once. All right, see you. Come to view the request? Right. Would you take this one? It's in your hands now. Now, to battle. Dance of the pink petals. Get the jump on you.
Watch it be a bunch of range motherfuckers.
Unrage the tiger.
I see Archer already.
Do forgive me.
I jumped in the damn lava. I hate range dudes, bro.
Life is a dance.
It sucks because I can't do nothing against that. Like, it's like anytime you try to hit something, Like they just shoot you, and then you get interrupted. You try to do something, especially with a charge character where you need to charge.
I'll handle them. It's go time. Nice balls.
You see this? Soon, like, look at all these dudes aimed on me. Like, look at this shit, bro.
We'll claim any foe. The time is right. Captain, are you hurt at all? You're okay. Shall we? You think it's still dangerous?
Of course.
Clever, like the free flutter dawn flies. Life is. Let's end this. I'll follow you. The fun's just getting started. Hey,
Of course.
I'm always ready to go. I'll take the vanguard. If it doesn't, I want to be just like you.
My gorgeous blossom. You already are.
And stay out. We kicked some serious butt there. Let's keep it up.
I feel like I ain't doing shit.
Fly. Wind in the field.
Oh my god.
Looks like they're coming for us. You ready?
Welcome to my guard.
Take them out.
Bury them.
Look at us go.
Free flutters. Let's keep it up.
Look, I see us.
Oh my god. Suicide bomber.
Storm.
Oh my god. Wrong button.
Can't keep up. Let's go. I'll follow you. So brave.
Somebody shot me.
Too hard now.
I don't know what happened, but I got hit by something.
It's over. This is not the end. The tide rises. Float. You're okay. That was awesome.
Don't you
I tried to charge and I got shot or something.
The final. Don't forget your sister. Understood. The clouds.
Yeah, I just need something that's not gonna interrupt me every time I try to do something. That's what I need.
Daddy, you're first up besides the top of battle. Forward. Shall we? Perish. That was great. Keep it up, charm.
my God.
We're the best. You have my best. I'll follow this crew anywhere.
Yep, there we go.
I'll follow you. Better stay focused. I must find my center of focus. The pond. Here. If you insist.
Can't keep up.
I will survive.
The butterfly emerged. Nice! You're okay. Look at us go!
How precise.
Granblue! The pond settles. You're okay. Let's keep it up. You never fail me. Life is a dance.
Whoa. How are we supposed to hit that?
You want more? Don't. Let the dawn stay with me. No escape. Don't let up yet. You got understood. Hey!
Do forgive me.
Come what may. Wind and the no mercy. Good work. Keep it up, and we'll finish the next wave in no time. We're in the home stretch now. Keep it up. All rivers lead to the sea. Moonrise. The tide swells.
Kill them all. That's what I say.
All is swept away.
feel bad for them.
Captain, way ahead of me. Rain on the hill. That was great. Shine as one. Tide of chaos.
Thank you for keeping our spirits.
I struggled on that.
And
Felt like I couldn't
think
do
that's
shit.
Everything. You were awesome out there.
I need flinch free. That's what I
Be
need.
remembered.
Rosetta did the most damage. You better have. I invested in her. What is this? Provoke. Let me look at some of my Gosh, she even had a third thing. Might have picked up. I should probably sell some of these things. Garrison? I don't know what this does. Boost defense based on your health. Improve guard. Shorten skill cooldowns whenever you hit a foe. Effect strengthens based on the type of attack. Boost charge speed of your SBA. Shortens skill cooldowns after perfect guard. Okay. So it's saying like you need the perfect guard. This is after a perfect guard. Auto revive. Steady focus. Boost defense and can't be interrupted by foes' attacks while charging attacks. That she needs that. I need that. Yeah. This is something that I don't know what that level is. Like cause like when I'm using her and I like get interrupted, like that shit is annoying. It's super annoying.
Got an order? Once your sigil's improved?
Oh, I can't even level that. So it's capped.
Don't forget about upkeep.
Yeah, I need to be able to test this out.
Hello there. What do you think? I can make the arrangements at once. Good luck
I'm gonna try it again just real quick. Just to I need to know if like if I'm gonna get interrupted charging what I wanna know. Because that's the most annoying, especially with her. Like you use the skill and then you want to charge, right? Because you get a speed charge after you use the skill.
Your big sister.
And like if you can't do that because like you do it and then you get hit because some dude shoots you or some shit, it's annoying, right? Yeah. Oh my god, you don't know how much that helps. Holy.
Dream. Life is Dawnfly standard. Come and get the pond settled. I don't think you can come much more. What do you think? Your big sister will help you fight. Succumb. The clouds. Hero. That should take care of this area. The next zone awaits.
That helps a lot.
Uh-oh.
I'll handle
him. Nice ball.
The pond.
Be right for the flag.
Wow, bro. Jesus, dog. He's tanky, boy. Look at him. Yeah, he just don't give a shit. How do I get out of here? Oh.
All secure. We should check the next area quick.
Dawnfly stands.
Definitely helps though.
The first step decides the course of battle.
One.
Splendid call. The butterfly is shattered. Let's keep it up. Come and get it. By my blade. Rose and butterfly, the perfect combination.
There is beauty to be found even on the battlefield.
The tide rises. Life is a dance. You're mine.
Big sister will be just fine.
I see all. Come and get it. The pond settles.
Come! You cannot escape fate. Carry on, everyone.
You lead the way.
Okay,
Like the dawn.
rain on the hills.
Cloud.
Come on!
Weakling.
You are a steadfast ally.
The butterfly is to the heavens.
Dude, that helps so much. Just being able to not get interrupted during my charge is great.
We kicked some serious butt there. Let's keep it up. Looks like they're coming for us. You ready?
Wind in the field.
You take the lead.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Understood. One with the flag. That's very charged.
Nice balls. Dawnfly stands.
Oh my god.
Very well done. I'll be right
Just
there.
blown up, hit with bullshit.
Come now. Great work, everyone. The cloud is clear. Beautiful.
We can't just leave. We've got to get rid of the enemies.
No mercy. Strike now.
You got it.
The pond.
Splendid call. That was awesome.
Awesome. Don't you mean ravishing?
Foam on the sea.
As soon as you try to get on him.
Shall we? Oh yeah.
You've still got a ways to go.
You got it.
Okay. Let her.
Crescent moon.
And like the dawn, the butterfly emerges.
Okay. Yeah, that
And I think that's everything. You were awesome out there.
I just like the fact that that definitely stops her from
balance is restored.
getting effed out of her basic, one of her basic key skills, right? So that's real good. Probably good for any character that does a charge attack, I guess. But yeah, that's real good.
Hello there. What do you think?
We're gonna I don't think there's any new quests or anything. That was just the only one. We're going to do Fate.
I was meditating in the forest one day when a group of travelers approached me. I didn't know them, but they were the captain and the crew of the Grand Cipher, and my future. Initially, I thought they were lost and had come to ask for directions. I was only half correct. They were seeking guidance, but not out of the woods. They wanted to learn martial arts from me. I shook my head. I was no master, only a chrysalis struggling to break free of my own shell. I believed the captain was mocking me, but that wasn't the case. I looked into the captain's eyes and found truth, alongside a burning desire for strength. It felt as if I was in his presence again. I found myself drawn to the captain. That's why I decided to join the crew of the Grand Cipher on their journey across the skies. I was convinced that this was the only path that could reunite me with Zomba.
As captain of an order of knights, I was faced with a colossal problem. And that was my small stature. No one had ever heard of a Harvan leading a charge, what with our stout legs and poor reach. Now that I lived among drafts and humans, I would have to develop a style of combat that would turn my size, if I may so phrase it, into a matter of little importance. Seeing that I worked twice as hard, despite being half as large, my compatriots grew to respect me. When I was appointed captain, their very heartstrings thrummed with joy. But even the brightest diamond has its flaws. Within Lumiel's proud walls, there were some that scoffed to behold a Harvan captain of their knights. For my part, I cared not what was said of me. However, I would not stand to have the good names of my comrades dragged through the mud. We are an august and redoubted order, and I'd rise up to that image by any means necessary. Thus began my days of height exercises, stretching devices, and miraculous concoctions. Not all came from reputable sources, but I took a tactical approach. If it had a chance of working, I'd try it. Days grew into weeks, which grew into months, but I grew not 1 inch. Then it happened. Right as I was on the verge of losing all hope, word reached me of a distant village that had devised a height tonic. here was the answer to all my prayers. With expectation lending a spring to my step, I slipped from my quarters and set out on my quest.
Just, I can't even cap. It's just adorable. Alright, like, come on, dog. The potato princess. Hey. We did her second one, yeah. Jeans, we did. We ain't doing that. We'll do EO.
A few years before I met the crew, I lost my parents to an epidemic. I mourned their deaths for who knows how long. I could barely even bring myself to face reality each morning. With no living relatives in vaults, I was like a ship adrift at sea. I had nowhere to go and nowhere to belong. Until one day, my master reached out his hand to me. I was so depressed I just kept staring at the ground. But that gentle smile never left his face as he asked me, "Why do you look so sad?" There was something in his voice that made me look up. When I did, a beautiful bouquet of flowers appeared in his hand, seemingly out of thin air. I had no idea how he'd done it, but I knew it must have been some kind of parlor trick. But he insisted it was magic. What a goofball, right? Saying that when he can use real magic. But it was just the magic I needed at that moment. Beautiful and kind. He went on to show me all kinds of incredible spells, the likes of which I'd never seen before. Watching him made me smile at a time when I thought I'd forgotten how. My master would always say that magic exists to make people happy. Something about that spoke to me. It made me want to become a mage just like him. So I signed myself up as his disciple, begging him to teach me magic. I'll never forget how happy I was when he told me I had talent. After all, if he was right, that meant I had the potential to make people smile too.
Ah, the Grand Cipher. Ever since I found her abandoned behind a cliff, it was love at first sight. I was just a kid, but I had lofty dreams of repairing that ramshackle airship and taking her to the skies. Back then, I didn't know the difference between a porthole and port side, but I was determined. I dove into books bigger than my head, and I learned basic airship repair, helmsmanship, the whole kit and caboodle. After a ton of elbow grease, the day had come. The Grand Cipher was finally ready for a test flight. I still remember how my hands trembled as I grabbed the rudder. And wouldn't you know it, she actually lifted off the ground for me. Nothing quite like watching your first love take to the skies, is there? But before I could take it all in, my dreams came crashing down. I mean, literally. The Grand Cipher sunk like a damn meteor. 100 different things could have caused it, but that didn't matter. Years of work went kaput in the blink of an eye. Betrayed by the very skies I longed for, I was crushed. Looking back now, it sounds stupid, I know, but it really felt like I had nothing to live for. I put all my hopes into that hunk of scrap. Laugh if you want, but some pits are too deep to crawl out of, especially when you look up for freedom and all you see is the expansive crystal blue of your tormentor. Don't worry, my pity party wouldn't last for too much longer. You see, my dreams had crashed like a meteor.
But ironically enough, it was the meteoric rise of the Erste Empire that would bring the captain into my life. Salvation was on the horizon.
Now, I like these little Fate episodes because they give you, like, at least on some of the main characters, like, you know, the MC, Catalina, Rackham, Blow, Eugen, and maybe even Rosetta. I don't really know because I've seen Rosetta in the anime, but she hasn't joined the crew yet. So these 5 characters plus Lyria and Vren, like it all touch on anime stuff, is which I really like. So if you watch the anime, those might appeal to you a little bit more, you know what I mean? And we have 50 minutes. It wasn't the most exciting episode, but I am going to make the cut in this episode here. Hopefully, homies and honeys, you enjoyed this one, and you will be back for the next one. We're gonna be OUT out.
Next time.
Deuces.
Take care.